I didn't realize as I was walking in, this is what I love about Twitter. You could be walking into the District Tap, which is a big bar and grill here in Indianapolis. You can put out a tweet, and next thing you know, it has a bigger circulation than the Indianapolis Star. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, right now, my little tweet has a bigger circulation at about 140,000 than what the Indianapolis Star does. I absolutely love it. I get such a kick out of it. And here's a tweet. All right, let's go through it. Because this, as always, the most tolerant of us all called me a dumbass. The most tolerant of us all called me an idiot. You don't know nothing. Didn't you take simple economics, Dan, at Andrean High School? I have said for 3, 4, 5 decades, whatever it is, I want 3 things out of a president: lower gas prices, never hear the word inflation, and a stock market that is up. That is it. Now, I understand there's a lot of factors in each, but ladies and gentlemen, don't at me with crap. When Jimmy Carter came aboard in the late 70s, that's when I actually paid attention for about 10 minutes to anything political. Gas lines, inflation, stock market horrible. Now, the stock market's going to go up and down, and I understand there's a lot of factors. But walk through this tweet with me. Before the election, gas was at $1.79 right up here. It's going to be $5 here in Indy. Now, you don't understand. No, I do understand. It was $1.79. That's it. That's what it was. Hey, it was $1.79. Now $5. You tell me what happened in between. The market was absolutely roaring. I got an account here. I was up 100 and some percent, $60,000 in it. Now it's less than 30. And every day while I'm on this show, now you can tell me there's a lot of factors. Of course there's a lot of factors. What, are you an idiot? But it is amazing to me. The stock market has shown, it's climbed initially because like Mike Davis coaching at Indiana, you get the Bob Knight bump, you go to the Final Four. And then when it's up to your policies, you tank. It's exactly what happened to the market. The market rode a wave of the stuff that Trump was doing. And then it did what, well, I hate to say this, but your all's greatest president, the do-nothing president, Barack Obama, said was going to happen. Never underestimate the ability of Joe Biden to F things up. And guess what? The stock market is now in a negative. Argue with me all you'd like. There were no wars. Everybody was afraid. Everybody had respect of the United States pre-election. Now, we just sent $40 billion. $40 billion to a war with Ukraine and Russia. $40 billion. I didn't even put on here, and let me go back to the worldwide fear that even some of my colleagues here, one of my colleagues, Paulie, I love Paul Kuharski, but the only thing that he disputed here was respect and fear, please, really? How about those borders? How they doing? I mean, if you want to know the difference in numbers, it's literally like this. I saw this the other day, like over a 30-day period when Trump was rolling, 100 people crossed the border. Same 30 days, it was like 1 million crossed the border illegally. You tell me respect and fear is not there, my ass. United States has become weak. Look, if anyone out there has any sense at all, and you look at it from the other side, you look at it from, quote, our enemies, and you see Trump in office, who's half crazy, right? The dude was nuts. At least that's how you would think, all right? So you had a rational or irrational fear or respect. Look now, we got a dude that can't put 2 sentences together. We got an 80-something-year-old woman that talks about her refrigerator and her ice cream sandwiches. We got a country for sale. We got a country that is more concerned about what is going on and whatever, the human rights or whatever it is, of illegal folks marching into this country. I'm all for immigration. Just do it the right way. Do it how your grandparents did it. Can you keep that up there if you don't mind? If you don't mind putting that tweet up there, because I got to go through it more. I mean, look at it from the other side. Would you respect this country? Would you? No chance. People say, well, in Europe, gas prices are high. Well, they've always been. Hell, my son is 28 years old. He was conceived in Munich, Germany. I should have named him Munich. When we were over in Munich, 28, 29 years ago, gas prices were way higher than the United States. They always have been. But now this clown comes in, and we're at $5 a gallon. You know what people argue with me? We got school shootings and you're worried about gas prices. No, we can worry about a lot of different things. We elect a non-excuses president, right? You've all seen the tweets from this guy. It is the president. If you're the president when 100,000 people die of COVID, you shouldn't be president. Well, we just hit 1 million. When I'm the president, there are no excuses. Really? What'd you hear every day? Well, it's Putin, it's a war. It's Putin, it's a war. Meanwhile, if we drilled here, we would have more gasoline than we would ever need. You know, part of your gas price is the tax on your gas. Maybe if we took $40 billion and did something with it instead of sending it to the Ukraine, or maybe if we did something like not give crack pipes away, maybe if we did something like not let every swing and you-know-what come into our country illegally, maybe we'd get something done around here and have a little respect. Now, you can argue with me all you want. We got a no-excuses president that all that guy does is blame others. We're so whacked out in this country. This is how whacked out we are in this country. We're so whacked out in this country, and everybody understands this. Like literally everybody that can think. We're so whacked out in this country that we had a first lady, hottest first lady in the history of the world. Now everybody understands that. If you don't, you're blind. I don't care. You don't know. Well, she couldn't be on the cover of a magazine because that would be bad. I mean, Michelle Obama's husband did nothing, but she's got great arms. Stop. Jill Biden's a doctor. Sure, me too. We're all doctors. But what's even better about this, is the responses to this tweet. The responses to this tweet are absolutely glorious. Of course, the most friendly, inclusive, diverse, accepting folks call you a dumbass and an idiot and a jackass and everything else. But the reason I put that in the end is my boy Matt Barkley. Barkley, hell, I don't know. I just know he wasn't any good at his job. Yet I work with some at ESPN that actually defend this. There is no human being alive that can think for themselves, that can defend this administration. Now, I understand you're so mad at Donald Trump that you defend this administration. I understand you're so locked into my liberal views that you defend this administration. I understand that. I understand that, my mother, my father, my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, we all vote Democrat, damn it. He's doing a great job. No. See, Paulie Kuharski, worldwide respect pre-election, please. No, it was, man. There weren't people just running all over Albuquerque like my friend Paul Krebs, former athletic director at New Mexico, told me. He goes, look, I live in New Mexico. It's not even close to the border, and we got illegals everywhere. Yes, there was a respect. Of course there was a respect because they thought that the man in orange, I'll go with you guys, was crazy. Crazy. I mean, hey, look. And I agree with Brandon Speaks, and we haven't seen the worst yet. We haven't. Because they're trying to pass this Green Deal, they have to make transformational change or whatever the hell it is. All right. Brian Lambert, did you take economics at Andrean or IU? The price of a barrel of oil is not controlled by the president. No, but drilling is. Finding out where it is. Getting all these regulations off of it is. He doesn't have a magic wand. You're better than that big fella. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever you say, man.